I wanted to ask you, because you have something in common with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He actually wrote an episode of Veronica Mars?
He did. We're marshmallows, guys. He's a marshmallow.
Really?
Yes. He is a spectacular writer. For anyone who hasn't read anything he's written, I highly, highly recommend you seek it out. He's got such a great perspective. He's such an awesome writer. And during the reboot at Hulu, he submitted to be a writer, and Rob Thomas, our creator, freaked out.
Yeah, wait, Kareem watches Veronica Mars? He likes this?
And he wrote a spectacular episode, so we worked together.
How cool is that? I love that.
Pretty cool.
I want to get to the book. Congrats on this. It's awesome. This weekend was Father's Day, and I know Dax, your husband, Dax Shepard, very, very funny individual. I love him.
He's a stud.
He's a stud.
He's funny, but he's also a stud.
He is a stud.
Yeah.
I think when I knew him, he was always in shape, but now he's jacked.
He took COVID very seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
took it as an opportunity to just lift.
Lift so much.
Yeah.
He lifts all the time. He loves muscles. It's really cute.
Yeah, but he has his own gym, right? He has
his own gym, and that's what's funny, ironic, is he was out of town for Mother's Day, and I was out of town for Father's Day, so we kind of blew it. But on Saturday, we got him out of the house. His buddy, took him somewhere, and my girls and I, he has a gym, which is our garage, and it is not new, and he calls it Black Mold Paradise, because he has, for about the last year and a half, been challenging The Rock publicly to, I guess, workout battles. Because,
is that a thing?
I guess, lifting challenges, maybe? It's not like a fight. He's not dumb. He doesn't want to fight The Rock. But he posts on Instagram a lot, bring it on, Dwayne. Because he has Iron Paradise, which is, this beautiful gym.
No, The Rock's gym is unbelievable.
It's insane.
And he doesn't let anyone work out there.
He doesn't?
No, it's
then
secret.
This is a losing battle for Dax. Well, I think what Dax is trying to do is invite him to Black Mold Paradise, which is about the size of
Black
this
Mold
stage.
Paradise?
Black Mold Paradise, yeah. Because there's some creepy crawlies in the corner.
There's something growing in there.
But what he calls it, his full name for the gym is Dan Gaines, with a Z, Dan Gaines Beef House, # Black Mold Paradise. And by the way, he uses this hashtag on Instagram all the time. And I don't think
it makes no sense. No one knows what he's talking about.
Nobody knows what it is. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't care.
Dan Gaines?
Dan Gaines. He calls himself Dan for takeout, because nobody knows what Dax is.
Yeah, they don't recognize that as a name.
Right, and they're like, sure, Zach. And he's like, I'll just say Dan.
Dan.
Dan Gaines Beef House, # Black Mold Paradise. So for Father's Day, we got him out of the house, and my girls and I went in there, and we spray painted Dan Gaines Beef House, # Black Mold Paradise, and decorated with acrylic markers all over the inside of his gym to cover up all the black mold.
Yeah, but we have here's a picture right here. Here's Dan Gaines Beef House.
Beef House.
Almost seems like German.
So I got vinyl stencils. That's the cool thing about knowing prop masters from film and TV work. You'd be like, can I get a vinyl stencil 12 inches by 9 feet? And they're like, absolutely.
I want to see he should make hot dogs. Dan Gaines.
I'm sure he would not have a problem with it.
Beef House.
When I met him, he had a hot dog maker that was half the size of this table, in the kitchen. And I was like,
Dax, I will take that from you, Dax.
We've already given it away. We gave it to our best friends. Yeah, we gave it to Ryan Hansen. It still comes out once in a while, but it's not my kitchen.
I have some things where, my wife was like, yeah, we're good with that. If you want to give it to your friend or something.
Yeah.
Why do you want this wall-sized poster of the Beastie Boys? It's time to move on, bud. You gotta
Sometimes you just gotta.
Yeah. My buddy gave me this thing. I still have in my office. He was like, because I love Buddy Holly. It's just a weird two things. I love Buddy Holly, and I also love stained glass.
Okay.
And I don't know why it just came up, and he's like, you love stained glass? He goes, do you like, and he said this. I'm like, do you like Buddy Holly? I go, I do, actually. He goes, I have a stained glass portrait of Buddy Holly that my wife is like, there's no way we're keeping this in the living room. So I go, I will borrow it, and whenever you need it back, I will hang it in my office, and it's been in my office since late night. Neil Brennan, if you need it back, I have it.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Neil, you got rid of that?
No, yeah, it's pretty magical.
That's amazing. Sometimes you inherit some good stuff.
Yeah, I like it. I want to talk about your new book. Congrats on this, by the way.
Thank you.
The world needs more purple schools.
Yeah.
Out tomorrow, your first book, The World Needs More Purple People, was an instant New York Times bestseller, right to #1. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
It's great. I love the art. I love all of the.
A lot of boogers in it.
There's boogers
There
in
was
it.
boogers in the first one. There's boogers in this one, guys.
It'll make kids laugh and kids happy. And
Hopefully better people,
everyone,
too.
yeah.
Hopefully good people.
It'll make people think and make good people, which is what
Yeah,
we want.
that was kind of the goal.
That's the point.
That's the point. Well, because, yeah, in the first one, we identified these 5 principles we thought were... It was like we wrote the first one when the world was arguing. Remember when, like, everyone was arguing about everything, and that was the only thing everybody wanted to do? It's, like, died down a little bit, but we still love to argue. And so we were like, what if we came up with these purple principles that made being nice and responsible and a good listener cool? So we were like, purple people, they ask great questions, they laugh a lot, they work hard, they use their voice and they listen, and they just be you, because we like to say, because you're the only you we've got.
Yeah, that is true. I love that. And there's a little Easter egg in here, a tiny nod to Frozen, which I like, and you're like, can we just see there in a little?
Yeah. And
Let
then
it
she
go.
said, let it go, let it go.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And then there's the boogers.
And there are boogers there, yeah. Tough segue right into Frozen. You know, I love Frozen 2.
Thank you.
I almost liked it maybe better. Can I say that? I
Of
don't
course you
compare
can.
the
You
two.
can say whatever you want.
It's true, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your show.
It is my show, but I did enjoy Frozen, but Frozen 2, I do great. Frozen 3, can we announce anything?
I would like to officially announce, with zero authority, Frozen 3.
Wow!
And,
With zero-
please bear in mind, I did say zero authority because I can't do that.
Yeah, you can't announce it.
I can't do that. No, I'm not in charge.
But there could be something maybe in the works and maybe happening. Maybe.
Well, you know, I'll keep it mysterious. But I know Adina recently said she would do it, and I feel like if we're all in, like...
We're all
What are
in.
we
Come
waiting
on, we
for?
want it.
We want it.
love
Let's
you.
do it.
Kristen Bell. The world needs more. Purple Schools is available tomorrow.
Hey.